If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Man, this market is looking very bullish. You can see that we have been having a green day since March 15th, and there was only one red day back here on the 23rd. Ever since then, we've been just skyrocketing, pretty much racing towards that previous high. And I think with all this momentum that the bulls have, it looks like they really want to continue much higher, make a new all-time high. I thought that the correction would last longer than this. However, you can see that we had a leg down right here, and this was the formation of the second leg. So whenever we come up short of a measured move and we can't reach it by a good amount, that usually leads to a massive reversal, because it tells me that the short sellers are weak. So they tried multiple times. You can see that prices came down right here, it bounced, we went up again, prices tried to retest the low again, we bounced, and then that led to a mass rally. I think that's probably where all the smarter traders gave up being a short seller and started being a long investor or trader, and that's why we're seeing this massive rally, because we couldn't reach this measured move. We got pretty much a double bottom after a higher low, so prices just gave up. So I was expecting, even if we were to get a break outside of this downward pattern, we get a retest of the previous low, but we didn't even get that. I don't think we're gonna come back down as of right now. Is it a possibility? Yes, anything's possible in the markets, but how possible is it to get rejected from these price levels and go back all the way down to lows? I think it's a low probability, maybe a 10 or 15%. We just had a breakout of this double top, so we had a gap above it, breakout of this double top, and we could be seeing a little retracement back down, maybe to fill in that gap, forcing higher prices. That's a maybe. I mean, this market is really bullish right now, and it just looks like it wants to just run up. You can see that there is this skinny channel also supporting prices to the top side. So we have this red channel that's holding prices pretty good, and it really looks like we're going to make a new all-time high fairly soon. There is a strong resistance at the, you could call it the 470 level, because we got rejected here multiple times, and then we had a failed breakout before prices came back below that 470 level and sold off harshly. And now it looks like we're coming back up to that 470 level again after much more momentum to probably break through it this time. So that's why I think prices are probably going to be headed much higher. I think we're getting a new all-time high. I was thinking the correction would last longer, but nothing is perfect in the market. It's not guaranteed to make a perfect measure move down or get a retest of the lows of a downtrend channel. Whatever the market does, you got to adjust to it, and it looks like all the smart investors switched their bias, and now they're all long traders. So I'm looking for higher prices. There is a measured move that could be reached, because we had a leg up right here, and this could be the second leg up. And the target I have for this upward momentum is at the 479 level. So it's pretty much right back to the previous all-time high, and we might even make a new one. But again, this measured move is just a potential target. We could come up short of it also, and then race down to lows and maybe make a range pattern. We'll have to wait and see. But as right now, I'm pretty bullish. It just looks like the market does not want to stop racing up. So what I mean is we could be probably in a range pattern. So this could be the potential range for prices. Let's go and make this yellow. So we could find resistance at this 470 level or 475 level and then start selling off. That's a maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, it looks like prices are continuing higher to at least retest the previous all-time high or that 475 level. So that's what I have on the daily chart. Let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here we have the weekly chart for the SPY, and like I said before, I never thought that we had a top in the market. However, I was definitely expecting a bigger correction than what we had, but again, nothing's perfect in the markets, and you just have to switch your bias as soon as possible before you get caught on the wrong side. I'm pretty sure people are still trying to short this market, and they're probably going to start getting stopped out. So we got back above the EMA on the weekly chart, and it looks very bullish. It looks like we're going back up to those previous highs to retest it or even make a new one, and we'll have to reevaluate if prices want to continue much higher, or we start selling off and go back to lows. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, the market is looking very bullish, so I need to look for long-term targets or higher price targets and using measured moves. So this would be the first leg up right here for prices. That was the first leg up, and then we had a bigger second leg. So usually the first and third legs are the same size when the second leg is the largest, and this target is right at the 450 level. So that could be a long-term target. It looks like we could reach it in June or July of this year if prices continue with the momentum it's currently having. So that's a very bullish sign. There is very strong support at this 420 level. Prices or short sellers failed to break it or trend below it multiple times, and then prices reversed. So I'm looking for that I'm looking for the new all-time high to be reached or near that 475 level. If we start surpassing that and continue much higher, I'm looking for the 550 level. There's also another longer term measure move that could be reached before that 550 level, and it's at the, let me go ahead and move the arrow. Looks like it's at the 482 level, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go ahead and move the arrow right at the bottom of this correction. The 484 level. So that's another target that I have if we exceed the all-time high. So that's where it looks like prices are headed. First 475, then 484, and then probably 550. So we'll have to wait and see how the market reacts around those levels, and I'll give you guys an update if anything else changes. But you can see that this entire ETF has been going up since 2008. You don't want to be counter trend trading, and as of right now, this was all just a big correction back here since early January to mid-March. I was expecting lower prices to at least the $400 level, but again, nothing is perfect in the markets. You have to reanalyze what the market's trying to do, and now it looks like the market is trying to go back up to the highs. So that's what I'm looking at, and I'll give you guys an update if anything else changes. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.